call me creepy, call me weird, call me strange, call me whatever you like. It's what I love. It's what I like. I mean, sexy can be defined in many different ways. And there are just some things that people find sexy, out of nowhere. I remember I used to work at a store, and this woman, she was I was checking this woman out, you know, checking out, not checking her like, oh, she's sexy. No, I was checking her stuff out, and she was asking me certain questions, and I was, answering them. And she comes out of nowhere, she goes, I like your teeth. I like these ones right here. She said she liked these guys. She's like, I like your teeth. I really like the ones that they're canines. They're really sexy. I feel like, I always liked it when people, take care of their teeth because, to me, it's sexy. To me, when someone has nice teeth, it makes them look sexy, sexy teeth. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. And I had my braces off. So, I got my braces off. I was so happy I got them off. I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate it because it lets me know, okay, good investment. Because I used to have like a big gap right here. And I hated it, you know. But, some people think, okay, she thought teeth was sexy. She thought like straight, sexy, bright teeth. She thought my teeth were sexy. I know there was a guy who thinks feet are sexy. Like, I don't know if we call it a foot fetish or whatever we call it. He thought feet were sexy. There was a guy that I knew, he came out of nowhere and he says, I like it when girls have freckles. I mean, like when girls have freckles, I think it's sexy. I love girls with freckles because the freckles make them sexy. He likes freckles, I know, and there's some other people who like, bold. I call them bold women. I call them bold babes, when they like, big women. I call them bold babes because almost every bold babe I met, they got a bold personality. Like, bam, this is who I am. I'm coming here to make an impact, make a statement. I always thought that was sexy. Personality, I think, is sexy. But what I find sexy and what I love are scars. I love scars. I know that's really weird to say, but I love scars. I mean, there was a guy I used to go to school with, and he had like a massive scar. There was a couple guys. I know there was one guy, he had a massive scar right here because when he was younger, he was diagnosed with something. It was almost cancer related, so they wanted to jump on it, and unfortunately he was having a bit of an adverse effect to the medicine. And I think they had to do surgery right here. It was something. So he had a scar right here, and there was this other guy, he also had a scar on his neck. But he said that was because he was in a car accident and the seatbelt had cut him. Although the seatbelt saved his life, it cut him a little bit and he was left with a scar. And I'm like thinking, like, damn, I mean, like, if we were together, I would be freaking kissing that scar. I know it's weird, but I love scars, that I've always loved them. I had a friend of mine who, like, I came to his house and he said, okay, hang on a sec, I need to go change real quick. And he had a shirt, he got the shirt, he took off his shirt, didn't think it was an issue because I really didn't. And he came out and it turned out he had like a little bit of scar on his chest. I'm like, damn, that's hot. I'm like, that's hot. And he went with his body. I'm like, damn, that's hot. There was a girl, she had like a massive scar on her thigh, and the reason why I saw this was because we had gym class together and we had the gym uniforms. We had to wear the gym uniform, no ifs, ands, or buts. And she had a massive scar on her thigh, and I'm like, that's a nice, sexy scar. And like, it complimented her leg because she had good legs. She had great legs. She got very fit legs. So it like both, like her thigh and the scar complemented each other and it looked nice. And I was like wondering, hey, did you hurt yourself at all? Just to, try to make, she goes, she said that she said she had a mishap. It was either it caused her to cut her leg up really badly or she broke it, something. So she either broke it or she cut it. Either way, she got injured and she had to get stitches and she ended up having a massive scar there. I'm like, that's really sexy. There was another girl that I knew. She had like a massive scar on her arm. She apparently had gotten in a car accident, and she had it. I'm like, golly, that's sexy. I'm like, dang, that's like a warrior princess. But I like scars. You know, I have my fair share of scars. I have a scar right here. I have a scar on my, chest area. I have a scar on my cheek. I have one on my wrist, because of chicken pox. I have a couple ones because of burns. I have like one massive one. Which one is it? I have like one that was on my knuckle because someone like, I don't know if they jumped off the swing or like they had the swing and then just like, threw it, not thinking anything of it. Wish I can find it because I know I had it because like it got me good. Got me good. I have one on my. I have like one massive one right here because I had a bike accident. I have another one that looks like a moon because I jumped on unbeknownst to me when I jumped on the bed, I actually jumped on the remote, the TV remote, and I have a couple of chickenpox scars underneath my arms. Yeah. I have a scar on my lip. I don't know. I have a scar like right around here because I either lost my balance, like I was coming down the stairs and I guess I missed a step, and when I missed a step, trying to stop myself, I fell forward and I ended up splitting my lip open, or like I wasn't paying attention and I just lost my balance and I fell forward. Regardless of the matter, I had a massive I have a scar right here. Yeah. I mean, and I have some acne scars, nothing too big. I got some scars on my hands because I burnt myself a couple times. I have like one here that I burnt myself. But yeah, I think scars are sexy. I love scars. I think they're sexy. Call it a fetish or whatever. I think they are very, very sexy. I love scars.